Support for this program provided by Natchitoches, Louisiana's oldest city. Hard to say, but easy to love, Natchitoches offers history, food, and shopping. Information and itineraries at natchitoches.com.
Athletic greatness comes in all shapes and all sizes. It doesn't come naturally, but is achieved from hard work, diligence, and adversity. Along the journey, there's opportunity, and there's always struggle. There is triumph, and there is defeat, and there is always a story behind the glory. Crossing over the Red River on Louisiana Highway 371, you'll approach a large sign that reads, "Welcome to Coushatta, home of champions." Here, Vickie Johnson began her journey to basketball greatness.
Vickie Johnson was a legendary high school player. He was just always in the paper, and everyone always talked about, man, where's this girl gonna go to college? Hope he'll be at Louisiana Tech.
And sure enough, Coach Leon Barmore's Lady Texters came calling.
She was just coachable. She was easy to coach. Vickie Johnson has left her mark both on the court as a player, but also as a coach.
A journey that would take her from small-town Louisiana to the Big Apple and basketball courts across the globe. Vickie Johnson, 2025 Louisiana Sports Hall of Famer, played all over the world, met people from all roles of life, and yet a very humble beginning in Coushatta, Louisiana. And your career started on clay, did it not? Outdoors on clay?
Well, not quite clay, dirt.
Not even as good as clay.
No, it was actually in the backyard of one of my cousin's house. We played.
This is against guys, right?
Against guys. The rim of a bike rim, we nailed it on the tree.
Oh, wow.
And that's how I started. Later on in life, we moved and I actually bought that land for my mother and built her house here. So,
what did you learn from those days of give and take against guys in the neighborhood and your own kinfolk?
I think the biggest thing I took was the challenge of it. They're telling me that basketball was only for guys. Girls couldn't play it. And I wanted to prove them wrong. And every time they say I couldn't, I did. And I think that's what I took, was just being driven and the challenge of it, and then just being consistent and disciplined throughout my career.
Now, your uncle
My Uncle John.
played a part in quasi-coaching you as you started to develop.
Yeah, he did. My Uncle John is the youngest brother of my father. He plays semi-pro. And he was like, "Are you serious about it?" And I was like, "Yes, sir." He was like, "All right, I'll show you and teach you everything that I know." And he did. I went to tournaments with him. He drilled me afterwards. I had to take stats and just talk basketball. And then he taught me how to play one-on-one with 3 dribbles. If you can't score in 3 dribbles, then give up the basketball. And also he taught me about commitments, and standing it when it's hard, when it's difficult.
Vickie, from Coushatta,
Yes.
small town America,
Yes.
by anybody's standards,
Yes,
with its advantages and its disadvantages.
for sure.
Not far from Ruston, Louisiana, and Louisiana Tech's dynasty had already been established at that point. What were the circumstances that brought you to Louisiana Tech and made you dream that you could be next in contending for a national championship?
It started at the age of 9. I had opportunity to watch Louisiana Tech versus USC. Kim Oki was on that team. And I told my mom, I said, one day I'm going to play for that team, the team that has the stars down the side.
Oh.
And that was Louisiana Tech. And everyone told me that it wasn't possible. I was like, well, I'm going to work. And that was my goal. And so I played AAU and caught their eye. And I verbally committed to Louisiana Tech my sophomore year.
From Coushatta, Louisiana, Vickie Johnson.
Fitting right into that storied tradition, Vickie was a two-time Sun Belt Conference Player of the Year and led the Lady Texters in scoring for 3 straight seasons.
That old left hand would go up and score the basketball for us and then go to the other end and defend. Coach always put Vickie on the best perimeter player that we were playing against.
Burlock finds Johnson. Great game.
He would challenge me in a way where I didn't understand at the time, and every day he stayed on me. And to this day, I am who I am because of the tough coaching, the discipline that he taught me, and how to be consistent in what I want.
Vickie was just hard to stop, and she was a left-handed guard that could knock down a shot off a mid-range three-point.
That was a great play by Vickie Johnson. A lot of people forget that she's left-handed.
She was a founding member of the WNBA, selected by the New York Liberty in 1997, the league's inaugural season.
The thing I remember most about meeting Vickie Johnson was her forearm in my hip. And a reality check of, oh man, she's really, really strong.
Tell me about this, though. What part of Coushatta, what part of Louisiana, did you take with you when you're playing in the WNBA on national television and when you're playing in Europe? Was there any part of Louisiana that was important to you, that stayed with you, that you acquainted other people with?
I think 100%. That's who I am. I'm a hard worker. I'm dedicated. I'm loving. I'm giving. But I learned that from all the people who have shaped my life. My great-grandfather was amazing. He was the head of the house. My great-uncle. I grew up with my great-grandfather, first cousins and brothers. But my mom gave me the opportunity to dream.
To dream.
Just to dream.
That's a beautiful thing.
Whatever you want to do it. But be committed to it. Don't ever give up. Your word is the only thing that you have. Stick to it. And then my grandmother, she was my protector. She told me about God. And she said, wherever you go in life, make sure that you lean on God and you trust Him. And then my high school principal showed me possibilities because she's an alumni for Louisiana Tech. And she took me many nights to watch the Lady Texters play. And so she gave me the possibility of dreaming and dreaming big. And so those women really shape who I am. And then my mom, one of my mom's best friends, Susie, showed me what true love was outside of my race. Because what she gave to me and what she gave to my mom and my family was just love with no expectations whatsoever. And then the men in my family, they were the protectors. To this day, they still are. My oldest brother, my father left when I was 2. My oldest brother was like a father figure to me. And he took me everywhere. After he told me that basketball wasn't for girls, once I was dedicated and committed to it, he took me everywhere and he protected me. Playing the game of basketball was just what I did. It's not who I am.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Vickie, why do you think you're so receptive to those things? Because it's rare.
Because I'm from Coushatta, you say I'm not good enough, I'll be the #1 player in the country. And then I'll go to New York and I'll be a star in New York. I'll go to San Antonio with a team that only won 3 games. And 2 years later, we're in the championship. I'm not afraid of a challenge. And I think I get that from Louisiana.
She became the first player in WNBA history to collect 4,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists in a career that spanned 13 seasons.
I got a lot of points off of her passes, I know that. So I helped her in the assist category and she helped me in the points category.
Vickie
Johnson the other way for the easy two.
From there, she transitioned into coaching, beginning with the San Antonio Stars as an assistant and then head coach. She would make coaching stops with the Las Vegas Aces, Dallas Wings, Atlanta Dream, and Team USA.
She just has this unwavering confidence to get the job done, whatever it might be.
A trailblazer, mentor, and pioneer, Vickie Johnson's career reflects excellence, resilience, and a lifelong dedication to raising the bar for women's basketball.
She just excelled in everything that she did. Everything about her is first class.
She's a good one. I don't think they make them like VJ anymore. She's definitely one of a kind.
Solidifying her place among Louisiana's greatest, she joins her college coaches Mulkey and Barmore as a member of the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame. So let's wrap it up with this. Tell me something that most people don't know about Vickie Johnson.
That I'm a funny person. I'm not always serious. Like my players, my teammates, Becky Hammond or Krista Robinson, they always say, you know, we were so afraid of you, like in a way where we knew we had to perform because the way you would look at us or whatever. But I love to have fun. Mm-hmm. And now that I'm taking the summer off from the W after 28 years, I just want to spend time with my family. I want to take up golf. I just want to enjoy my home, my family, watch movies, go walking in the park, go fishing. Because I spent 13 years in the W and 15 years overseas. I coached 14 years in the W. So I was always away from my family. And now I appreciate the presence of my family because once I retired from the W in 2009, well, my grandmother had passed, my great uncle had passed, my great grandfather, my youngest brother, all those people had passed. And so now what do I have to show for it? You know, because I played for them. This Hall of Fame is for them and all they put into me.